people are willing to explore what's going on.
I think that's a great point. I think a lot of people probably wouldn't even realize that he's not a character in the comic book. Yeah.
Now they're filming or about to film a prequel for it. Is that something that you would ever consider maybe trying to get a role on there or a walk-on role?
I mean, I'm not gonna, throw my name in a hat or anything like that.
I'll do it if you need me.
I mean, if who's listening to this that's gonna give me a job?
Some calls.
Let's be realistic. I mean, I'm not doing anything. So if you you
got some time, I'll figure out somebody. They're all here. All here.
I'm slowly but surely getting into that world. It's something I think I have a perfect fit for.
I mean, you've played so many characters,
but I'm also kind of picky, and I don't want to be one of these guys that does a really campy bad movie,
right.
Just to get a SAG card. You know what I mean? I just I don't know. I'm picky about what I'm. I think I'm fortunate enough to be afforded that luxury of being able to decide what and where I want to go and who I want to do things with. It's one of the reasons I'm here. You know what I mean? Hardwood called me up. Was like, "You want to do this?" And I was like, "Yeah." Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by good people. I know them. I trust them. But I would love to do any number of things. I will play Casey Jones in a prequel of Walking Dead. Fuck it.
Wow, that might be a harder sell, but we'll see what we can do. So have you gotten a chance to hit the floor at all over there at Comic-Con?
I was on the floor Wednesday night, and I've been on the floor every day, but we've been filming stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I've been busy, so I really haven't been able to look around. And actually, my big, gigantic plan yesterday, after we filmed the wrap-up show at Petco Park, was to walk the floor. So I was all excited. Actually, it's one of the reasons I ditched out on you yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I was starving, so I was like, and I left Petco Park. I ran, I ate at Nobu really quick, and then I walked across the street, and I was stoked to walk the floor. And then I was like, I need a coffee. First coffee of the day. It took me 45 fucking minutes to get this coffee.
Lord, don't I know?
Starbucks. I mean, let's get it in gear. You know what I mean?
What kind of membership card do you have to have?
But I will say this: it was a very entertaining 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Just standing in line.
People watching.
Oh my god! And then the Bane ordered a non-fat latte, and I tweeted it. I couldn't, non-fat latte for Bane, and this guy comes out of the crowd with the Bane mask on, and he grabs it, and I was just all the shit that was going through my head. It was funny. But yeah, so I finally got my coffee. Told him my name was Jack Burton, so I felt like a real badass walking around.
There was a lot of characters at Starbucks that day.
yeah. Walking around with my so I hit the floor and I text some buds from Marvel, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come say hi. I'm walking the floor. I thought I had all the time in the world. Mm-hmm. And then they told me that the floor closed at 7. To which I was like, what? I thought, because I was out on the floor till like 9 Wednesday night. I thought it was like a 9 o'clock game. So I didn't understand, and I still don't understand why we're closing the floor at 7. Is that so people can have like weird furry parties?
I'm sure there's masquerade balls.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to walk the on their feet a lot.
I mean, there's some people that I want to have a cup of coffee with and say hi, but maybe I'll get there today.
I know Sunday is usually the quietest day. I don't know if you're here all the way through the weekend, but I've had the best luck getting more individual time on like Sunday morning.
Interesting. All right. Cool.
Do you collect any toys? I have a toy collecting problem. People tell me it's a problem.
I used to what I did. I used to violently collect toys.
Violently?
Yeah. I mean, I used to be that guy. I used to work at Target. I used to be specifically
getting that discount.
With that, and all the toys would come in, and I would bust those boxes open, and you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm on to you.
Yeah. So I still have an extensive collection of boxes that are just collecting dust in my house. But lately, I'm big into the Funko stuff just because it's cute and it's fun, and it's not messy. I can just rip the box open and throw it out. You know what I mean? Actually, you know what I was impressed with? I was me and my wife were shopping not too long ago, and I saw the new Transformers figures.
For Funko or
no,
like
for the movie.
Proper.
Yeah, and it spoke to me, and there was a Grimlock, and I was like, Grimlock. So I bought it, and even with the instructions, I could not fucking transform this thing to save my life.
You lost the touch.
So I just put it on the mantle, and it's this half-fast transformed Grimlock.
He's got a dino head with man legs.
He's like palsy Grimlock. He has like a fist, and like his jaw is the wrong way, and it's like shit's backwards. And I literally gave up. And then what really made
5-year-old over?
I have all these. I know I was texting my friends who have children. I was like, can you please have them come over and just put this thing together? I have these moments where I'm just like, oh, I'm old, and I know I'm not old. I'm 35,
right.
But I've, to I guess the industry, I'm old. not. Nobody is out there marketing shit to me.
No, you cusped that 34 bracket.
Yeah.
It's
So I'm yesterday's news. I'm on the curb. I'm a pile of garbage. But I couldn't transform the Grimlock, but I put together my concept to rowing machine in my gym without even looking at the directions, and it made I literally and then I just slumped on the floor, Indian style, and I just started to fake sob. And my wife was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I can't put together Grimlock," but I didn't even look at the fucking directions of this thing, and
I'm a grown man.
Yeah, it was depressing. It sucked.
Funko Pop. One of my favorite figures that I have of theirs is, I don't know if you've seen it. You've probably seen it, but they have a ode to Randy Savage, pink trunks, CM Punk version.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'll have to get you to sign it at some point, but that's one of my
gladly.
My keystones.
My wife. I don't. You walk in my house, you wouldn't know what the hell I am or what I did for a living.
You got a gym and a Grimlock, so I'm already like.
Yeah. But she likes to get that stuff. I'm not such a fan of it, but I'm a huge Funko guy. But like I don't really pay attention to like what's coming out and what's out there. Like I'll randomly see some and I'll be like, oh god, look at that, that's cool, and then I'll just buy it.
They have one here right now that's exclusive to Comic-Con. That's a bloody Herschel. He's got the stump, and his head can come off.
I need that. Okay, I need to go.
That should go on your list.
Yeah, I need to go there and just shake somebody from Funko down.
Oh yeah. I'm a platinum member there, so if you need help,
you're a platinum Funko member.
Yeah, I don't even know what it means.
Let's get out of here and go walk the floor. And just go crack some Funko skulls. There was they had the exclusive last year. Was it the Ned Stark that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got that one.
That's amazing. I need that too.
Yeah, it's really pricey on eBay. People will be flipping some toys here.
Right. Well, I used to live in a bubble, so now I feel like I'm outside that bubble. There's a lot of things that I missed, and what I did on my honeymoon is I watched 40 hours of Game of Thrones. I watched all 4 seasons.
That's a very odd ride to cram all in one.
Well, I mean, we got on the plane and we started on the plane and it just it just rolled on and on and on, and
so you're fully caught up.
Yeah. We watched everything, but then it was like, oh, there's Game of Thrones Funko. We got to get those. You know what I mean? And
yeah, it's a deep rabbit hole once you go down.
I'm in.
So congrats on your marriage, by the way.
Thank you.
That's really awesome. Does it feel any different? I got married not too long ago myself. Does it feel any different to you? Or
it oddly does. I never would have guessed. I wouldn't have thought it felt different. But
it
does.
Weird?
It does. I can't really. I don't know if I would be able to articulate what feels different.
No, it's kind of like having there's just new dependable thing that you love, and I don't know. There's a line that
I feel like there's this calm in my life that I've never ever experienced.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's pretty awesome. It's like a Zen thing.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Congrats.
Thank you.
So I wrote an analogy that you're a Pepsi Cola in a world full of Cokes.
Okay.
Is that a good analogy, or are you
yeah?
just a big
I always
Pepsi
kind
fan?
of I always kind of describe myself as a square peg in a round hole world. So
Okay.
yeah, that's
Very
same
similar.
Same thing. Absolutely.
So do you have dedication to Pepsi specifically, or
I don't.
Just a good piece
I
of
don't.
art?
I haven't had a carbonated beverage in 3 years. I don't even drink. You know, people still assume. You know.
Well,
I mean, that shit's bad for you.
That shit is bad for you.
You know, there is that elusive that Mexican Pepsi that's just made with the sugar.
Oh yeah.
And one of these days, if I have a cheat day, I'll probably order a pizza and get one of those if I can find it. But
if you have a Mexican Coke, does your Pepsi tattoo itch or burn or anything?
I don't know. Well, maybe we'll find out. Let's get the Nerdist cameras and film it. Be a good segment. I think I don't know. I think everybody gets divided. You're either a Coke person or a Pepsi person. And when I was a kid, I was a Pepsi person.
Yeah, it comes from how you were raised.
Absolutely.
I think. I'm a Pepsi person too, but just because that's what my parents gave
Yep.
me. It wasn't like a thing that I chose.
Precisely. Exactly.
We ordered Pizza Hut, so it came with Pepsi.
Yeah, exactly. It's whoever got the account at the Pizza Hut. You know.
Exactly. So I mean, I guess last question is what can we look for on the horizon from you? Is there anything that you have set up or got your sights set on, or how can your fans find you coming up?
I'm at CM Punk on Twitter, obviously, and right now that's really all I can talk about. I'm moving at a snail's pace with a lot of stuff because
why not?
I'm decompressing and in a lot of ways I'm going through withdrawal from a lot of things. When you do one thing for 20 years, it takes a long time to kind of decompress from that. So I'm still in the midst of doing that, and like I said, there's very few people that I do trust at the moment. So I'm just kind of like branching out through them and talking to other people here and there. And I hate the phrase "taking meetings" because it sounds just douche-tastic, but I'm slowly getting there. You know, I'm not dead. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there's also a huge part of me that doesn't really want to do anything and really want to commit to anything.
You worked hard for a long time.
I'm here at Comic Con. You know what I mean? I'm getting my feet wet, and it's like I said, snail's pace. It's a slow start, but I'm also having fun, and I think that's a big part of what my future is going to be. If if it's not fun, if it's not something that I feel like enriches my life, I won't do it.
That sounds good. Everyone should be so lucky to live by that.
I know I'm fortunate to be able to do that, and but I also work my ass off to be able to
True
to
that.
do that. So I'm gonna enjoy it.
All right, cool. Well, it's been a real honor to have you on here, and much success to you. Whatever you choose to do, you have so many people that love you out there. I'm sure you'll be supported in whatever you choose. So let us know.
TMT2, Casey Jones, coming at you.
Thanks a lot. So that is the life of CM Punk. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. It was a nice half an hour of just pure bliss for me, and I couldn't have been more honored, and I really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll have him around again here. He's been, like we said, hanging out with a lot of Nerdist folks, and Chris Hardwick.
We're Nerdist folks.
We be Nerdist folks.
Yeah.
So I would love to have him back on, but it was just a extreme pleasure.
Absolutely. Guys, this has been a really awesome show. I mean, Jesus.